Hey guys, it's Drew here at Card of My Eye. Sorry if I haven't made a video on the third part of the series yet. I have been really super busy doing some stuff, and so I finally got around to doing it today. And we are starting on the third and fourth pages, and we are starting off with two photo mats cut down to 3 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches, and the pattern papers cut to 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And I just used some craft cardstock on the bottom. And on the right one, you could see I used some seam binding to create a bow. And this is a seam binding that I use here. It's seam binding. The brand is United Ribbons, if you could see that right there. And I really love this seam binding. I got it in a 100-yard spool from an eBay seller for like $8. So I'm not sure if they still have them. It was at an auction, so it wasn't at like a buy it now where I can give you where the link is. So you just kind of have to test out different sellers, search it on eBay. And I'm just tying a bow on the left side in an up and down fashion. I'm not going from side to side like the opposite one. And then I'm going to trim off the extras using my Tim Holtz craft scissors. And I'm hoping the video quality is better. I just got a brand new camera. I was using the Flip HD Ultra, and I just switched to the Canon SX30IS, which is a really good camera. So I'll share that with you in my next video. But I'm just adhering these photo mats down to the scallop circle, and also check out part 1 and part 2 of this video if you want to see everything we've done so far to the album. And so I'm just adding my adhesive on. And I'm keeping this at normal speed just because I didn't want it to be like a 2-minute video and me having to be super rushing and talking and stuff. So now I'm using some Prima flowers. This is just a Prima flower from one of the bottles, one of the got flower bottles that you could get at Michael's. And I'm just using some adhesive to adhere these down. This is what the flower looks like again. I'm using the Beacons 3-in-1 Advanced Craft Glue. This is an amazing glue. I love it. And I'm just going to adhere this flower down over onto the right bottom corner of there. And I'm also adhering a pink one down as well. And that's what the pink one looks like right there. And I'm again using that same exact adhesive. This is a great adhesive to use. They're the same makers of Fabri-Tac, if you ever heard of them. And then I have this chipboard heart from the 2 Scoops collection from Basic Gray. It's our last year's Valentine's Day collection, but I had it in my stash since Christmas of last year, and I got it at Big 5. Or not Big 5, I'm stupid. Big Lots. Big 5's a sporting goods store. You know what I mean. And that's another chipboard embellishment there that I just cut. It was a completely long, like 10-inch board that I cut down just 2 little strips. And then here you could see these little pearls that I have, and I got these from treasurenest.com. And I just cut them in half and use them for centers of flowers. They're more of, I like them a lot more. They have a lot more detail than just using a pearl. But for smaller flowers, I like just a pearl or a bling. So I'm just adhering those in again using that same exact craft glue. This really will adhere anything down, metals, really everything down to papers. And a lot of people ask me what I use to adhere down my stuff to my ATG gun. If you go back in the video, you could see my ATG gun. And I used E6000 adhesive, which is, it's a really strong bond adhesive. And I am using another Prima flower. And this is from one of the little containers that you can get at Michael's as well. They're not in a glass jar or anything. They're in a little plastic container. And then I have another flower that I got in a lot of flowers on eBay. It's a little turquoise blue flower. And just centering that one in the top of that pink flower. And then we're using a little I Am Roses rose. This is one of their baby roses in white. And I'm just going to leave it white. I was going to ink the edges with a worn lipstick distressing ink from Tim Holtz, but I decided not to. And then I have a little chip label sticker from the 2 Scoops chipboard collection set. And I'm adhering that to the bottom right hand corner. And then I have a little arrow again from the 2 Scoops collection set. And that basically finishes up this layout. We just have one more item to add, which is the pearl bling to that turquoise flower in the center there. And that finishes up our 3rd and 4th page. We will be doing the 4th and 5th page, or sorry, the 5th and 6th page in the next part of the video. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far, and don't forget to go back if you need help on anything or want to start from the beginning again. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and here's what the layout looks like one more time. Bye, everyone.